Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I am going to be ranking brand new wide receiver 1 of the Buffalo Bills, DJ Moore, against the rest of the NFL's starting wide receivers. I've had more than a day to sit on this now. There's some people that are angry about it. I'm happy we got DJ Moore. To be honest, I'm stunned that I'm in a fan base that'll hype up Josh Palmer but then be mad about DJ Moore. Second round pick, I really don't care. We're not gambling on another receiver. We're not going to fight over somebody in free agency. We got the deal done. I'm happy about it. He's not the greatest receiver in the league, but right now we're going to find out just how good I think he is. Couple of plugs as always. Don't forget to use code WW10 to save yourself a discount on any of Waggle's awesome products, and also don't forget to use code WyattzWorld at sign up on Prize Picks to guarantee yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 entry. Friendly reminder that the MLB seasonal prediction windows have opened up, but always remember to play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Okay, folks, so as always, I just like to show a little preview of the career, and here is the career of DJ Moore himself. And I actually think he's kind of unique to go over because he's had kind of a unique career. Over the course of his career, he's had 600 receptions for 8,000 yards and 41 touchdowns. But if you look at his career, while he has been consistent for the most part, these last 2 years, we've seen a little bit of a descent. Now, we can interpret that how we want. You know, you can blame Caleb Williams for whatever reason. You can blame DJ's lack of effort, which I had always criticized. But regardless of what anybody thinks about him, you know, compared to most people who have been in the league for 8 years, I would say he has a pretty respectable and impressive resume. I mean, 4 years out of the 8, he has had over 1,100 receiving yards. He's had over 90 receptions 3 different years. We know at one point he was able to take the workload. I personally think he still can, but the reality of the situation is we're all just gonna have to wait and see. Okay, folks, so here we are at the almighty tier list. It is set up as basic as possible, and we are just going to be doing this by team. I mean, I don't need to sit here and write a 3.8 fucking paragraph on every single selection, but I will do my best to give you guys valid reasons if I feel I need to provide them. So, starting with the Cardinals, we have Michael Wilson and Marvin Harrison Jr. I would not take either over DJ Moore. However, I would be more inclined to take Michael Wilson than Marvin Harrison. Plain and simple, I think DJ is more established and proven. If DJ was like 31 years old, I'd probably take one of these guys, but DJ's still 28. Moving on, we have Drake London. Without a question, I'm taking him over DJ Moore. I mean, seriously, there's no debate to be had there. Drake London is an incredibly talented receiver. Battled a little bit of health issues this year, but he's a big motherfucker, man. Now moving on, we have Zay Flowers. That one's tough. My issue with Flowers is he's undersized. The guy's like fucking 5'9", 180 pounds. Now, while he's been, I would say a pretty damn good receiver while he's been in the league, I just don't know if I would be as comfortable with him as I am with DJ. I think by a hair, I'm going to take DJ for now. Now we have Keon Coleman. No. Josh Palmer. No. And Khalil Shakir. No. Khalil Shakir, I think, is obviously the best receiver on our team, but I don't think he's a number 1 receiver. I think DJ Moore is a number 1 receiver. I think he's an established number 1 receiver. Shakir, I think, is great, especially situationally great, but he's not a guy that's going to haul in 1,000 yards and 100 receptions a year. Rome Odunze. No. Guy started off hotter than a pistol last year, and then he just didn't do anything. Granted, I think he did get hurt, but he really, really cooled off. Luther Burden. Now, this is close. I'll be honest, this is a risk, but I would put my chips on Luther Burden. I think he's gonna be like the next big fucking thing. I'm a big fan. Now we have Tet. Yep, I'm taking him over DJ. Electric rookie season. He's quick. He's big. I think he has sky-high potential. Now we have the Bengals. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I'm taking both over DJ Moore. In a different world, in a different timeline, T. Higgins is a number 1 receiver on a different team, and he's probably widely considered a top 8 wide receiver in the NFL. Jerry Jeudy, not a chance. Dallas Cowboys, Pickens and Lamb, both over DJ Moore. Again, not a lot of thought goes into that one. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is, in my consideration, a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL, and George Pickens just erupted this last year, displaying not only a level of production, but a level of athleticism that just can't be fucking denied. Cortland Sutton and Marvin Mims. That's a couple of no's there. I just think DJ Moore is a better football player than both of them. That's the explanation you need. Now we go to the Lions. Jamison Williams and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yep, taking them both over DJ. St. Brown really don't have to have a discussion on. Jamison Williams, I mean, he's a big boomer bust guy. I just have a funny feeling that if he was the number 1 option on a team and he was expected to be an everything kind of role, he'd be just fine at it. Now we have the Packers. No, no, and no. The only one that's even a discussion is Romeo Doubs, and I do like Romeo Doubs. I just don't know if he is a #1 receiver, though we haven't really seen him have the opportunity, which I don't think we ever will, to be honest, but he's a great compliment to have on your team, that's for sure. Nico Collins, I am taking over DJ Moore. I would like to say right away, Tank Dell, I would take over DJ Moore. He's not on this list for whatever reason. Christian Kirk, I would not, even though I look at him extremely similar as to how I kind of look at Romeo Doubs. I think he is a wonderful asset to have on your roster. Now we got the Colts. Downs is no, even though I love the guy to death. Alec Pierce, no, you guys know how I feel on that. However, Michael Pittman, that one's tough. I think he's the best receiver on the Colts. I think he is reliable as hell. He's a reception machine. Honestly, I gotta give him his flowers. I think I'd take him over DJ. If I found out Michael Pittman was traded to the Bills, I would be really happy about that too. Now we got the Jags line here. Travis Hunter, you know, if he was a full-time #1 receiver, I'd probably take him. But if he's going to be situationally used because he's too busy playing defense, I can't really rank him above DJ Moore. Brian Thomas Jr., shockingly, I would take the chance on. I would take him over DJ. While he did struggle quite a bit this year, so did DJ Moore. I would bet that Brian Thomas will have a better bounce back than DJ in the future. Parker Washington, no, but he's underrated. I think he's also a good receiver. Now we're on to the Chiefs. No, and no. I think the only one there that's, you know, a true #1 receiver is Rashi, but I don't want him on my team because that guy sounds to be like he is a fucking awful person. Now we have Trey Tucker and Jacoby Myers. No on Tucker Myers? Shit, it's close. I don't think I'd take him over DJ, but Jacoby Myers, he's a fucking workhorse. On to the Chargers. We have Quentin Johnston and Ladd McConkey. I'm not taking Q. I think he's fine, but I don't think he's a #1. Ladd McConkey, I would take him over DJ. I think Ladd's electric. I think he's quick. I think he's hard to get down. I think he's reliable for the most part. I think the guy can handle any workload thrown at him. I'm a big fan of him as well. Now we're on to the Rams. I'm taking both of them, Nakua and Adams. I know Adams is old, but dude, he's still so fucking good. He's like the Derrick Henry of receivers. Now we're on to the Dolphins. Tyreek at this point, I wouldn't. He's old. He's coming off of a fucking terrible injury. Who knows if he's ever going to actually get back to playing full steam again. And then on the other hand, we have Jalen Waddle, which I would probably cut my own leg off and eat it if it meant signing him. I am infatuated by that man. I think he's like the smoothest receiver in the league. Now we're on to the Vikings crowd. Addison, no. Guy's a liability to have in your locker room. Jefferson, well, that one's not a thinker, obviously. I'm taking him over DJ Moore. Now we're on to the Pats. Diggs and Booty, no and no. Saints/Seahawks crowd. We have Brandon Cooks, Chris Olave, and Rashid Shaheed. Shaheed, I'm not taking over DJ. Cooks, I'm not taking over DJ. Olave, I am. I think he's also a workhorse. I think he's capable of any workload given to him. I think he's freakishly quick and athletic. He's a top receiver in the NFL without a doubt. Now we're on to the Giants, where we have Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. Malik Neighbors, I am taking. Wan'Dale, I'm not. Wan'Dale's fine. I just don't think he's a #1. Garrett Wilson, I'm taking over DJ Moore. Flying colors. Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, both over DJ Moore. I think at this point, I'm taking the Slim Reaper over AJ Brown, too. I think the Slim Reaper might be the most underrated receiver in the fucking league's history. DK Metcalf, asked me last year, yes. Asked me now. Think I'd rather have Jerry Jeudy. 49ers. That's 3 no's from me, dog. Asked me a year ago on Ayuk, yes. Asked me now? I'd rather eat one of my dog's turds. Now we got the Seahawks. JSN, very obviously taking over DJ Moore. Cooper Kupp, I am not. He's just too old for me. I think he's very good when he's situational, but he can't take on that much of a load anymore. Tampa Bay. Egbuka, no. Evans, not right now. No, I can't anymore. The guy is going to be 33 years old to start next season. Just came off a year where he missed a ton of time. I can't say I'd take him. Chris Godwin, that one's closer, I think, than both of them, but no. He's too broken down for me as well. Think about DJ Moore, knock on wood. I don't know if he's ever been hurt. Kelvin Ridley, abso-fucking-lutely not. And then to end, we have the Commanders, where Debo gets a no, and Terry. Fuck, I probably would have to take Terry. He's literally the spot above DJ Moore, though. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for me ranking DJ Moore against most of the league's, wide receivers. If my math checks out correctly, I have him ranked as the 25th receiver in the NFL. I, to be honest, think that that's probably about as honest as I could have been. I feel like that's right. Some people are going to hate it, but welcome to WyattzWorld, baby. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to show support, please do it, because I appreciate any and all help. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to get this whipped up so you guys can watch it on time. I hope everybody has a fantastic Friday. Stay safe this weekend, and I will see you in the next video.